Alright, you and I have probably rewatched the Final Shape teaser trailer hundreds of times by now, going through the video frame by frame, trying to spot something. Now, you probably have your own theories on what's going on, and you've probably already heard hundreds of other theories from people around the community. And I want to start this video by saying that I love people's theories. I love whenever the community starts to speculate on what comes next, and I want to breed more of that. Let's talk about those theories on how some of them could be right.
I believe this is going to be Destiny's way of doing a Force Ghost, like Obi-Wan.
And other ones are a little bit too crazy to be right.
What if the Witness were to resurrect CAYDE-6 and make him the final raid boss?
We're gonna kick things off with the biggest one I've been seeing. Is CAYDE taken? The good news, he is completely single and ready to mingle. Feel free to touch his USB drive. No, but for real though, CAYDE and Ace of Spades are not taken. They are completely safe.
Why? How do you know? How do you know?
There are two reasons why I think this is wrong. The first reason, you can't really take something that is dead. Have you ever wondered why the Witness or Savathun, whenever she was in command of the Taken, never tried to take the Scorn? That's why. We've had lore that explains the whole process of taking something, and essentially you take your will and you overwrite the will of the thing that you're taking, and you can't really have will if you're dead. That, and the second reason, Occam's razor, guys, that is not the Taken effect. This is what a Taken looks like, not this. Even whenever we talk about Sloane, she is being overtaken by this. You can see the effect going over her armor. Why is it not going over CAYDE's armor? So what is it then? The community thinks and has been calling this pure light. It's really just light radiating out of the weapon and out of CAYDE. Now, you may be thinking that it sounds really dumb, but as always, I have evidence to back it up. Now, I want you to think with me, because we've seen this effect before, and we've seen it on one of our weapons and our armor. We've seen it on the Traveler's Chosen and on the Solstice armor. Traveler's Chosen has those same effects. It might not be the same cracks in it, but whenever you do charge it up, it has that same white light beaming out of it with these smoky effects. Now, because of that, I have my own little theory that I want to throw out at you that I just thought of. What if, hear me out, because this weapon is called the Traveler's Chosen and has those cracking like effects with light coming out of it, like CAYDE, what if CAYDE becomes the literal Traveler's Chosen, almost like a champion? You see what I did there? That'll be a fun little twist, and it'll be very poetic. So yeah, that's why the Taken theory doesn't really add up to me. There really is no solid evidence other than people thought the effects look similar. But we have the Solstice armor in game, which has cracks like CAYDE and like Ace have. Not only that, but the Solstice of Heroes, yeah, that's meant to celebrate us, our power, our light, and the Traveler. So it all kind of fits in very thematically. Alright, theory number 2 that I want to debunk, and I'm gonna make fun of this one because I'm allowed to, because you guys had me going for a second. So the biggest thing that I've been hearing is that this isn't the real CAYDE-6. And you know what? You could be right. I really don't have strong evidence to debunk that. But what I do have evidence for is to debunk the main reason why people think this isn't the real CAYDE, and that is the colors on his face. Our boy CAYDE is looking a little bit green in the face, and people are quick to point out that this could be an alternate universe version of him, or maybe a CAYDE backup. And while I very much enjoy the idea of a bunch of CAYDEs coming down and beating the Witness, we're ignoring the thing that's right in front of us, or right in front of CAYDE, the campfire. Now, I'm going to take you back to art class, and we're going to think about this for a second. Fire emits out a yellow color. Whenever you combine that yellow color with blue, you get green. Okay, Muffin, but what about the horn? The horn doesn't look green. Isn't the horn supposed to be a blue color also? Well, to that I have to say...
Oh, that's not so much. So?
Confused? Yeah, I was too, because what the heck? Yeah, depending on how he's rendered out either in game or in cutscenes or whatever he's in front of, the horn kind of just changes color. Check out this cutscene from Forsaken where he's right in front of another fire, and yeah, his horn doesn't really pick up that blue color. Alright, last theory for the day. People are thinking that this is the Traveler embodying CAYDE to give guidance to us and Ikora on how to defeat the Witness, and I don't really think that's right either. To prove that wrong, I want to point you in the direction of the Witness. The Witness is the closest thing that we have to a comparison with the Traveler, and think about how the Witness talks.
Your fear brings you pain. We know pain. Our purpose is its end. You have no purpose because you fear to seek one.
Now, let me be clear. I don't expect the Traveler to talk in third person like the Witness does, or with a ton of voices, or to sound really creepy. But I do expect it to talk to you like it is a god, like it does have all of the knowledge of the universe, and I expect it to almost talk in a very mild tempered voice. Not like CAYDE. CAYDE right here is talking to a longtime friend with a lot of love, with a lot of care, with a lot of regret in his voice. And at the end, he stands up and asks, "Where are we?" Don't you think that the Traveler would know where we are, either inside of it, or in a different dimension, or in the garden where all life started? So what do I think? I think that this is definitely CAYDE. It's not a different version of him, not an alternate version from a different universe. This is the real deal. The Traveler brought CAYDE back to guide us through wherever the heck we are. By the way, I don't think we're inside the Traveler. I think we are in the garden. Remember, the Witness did not cut the Traveler open. There is actually a space in between the portal and the Traveler. At any point during Lightfall, the Witness could have broken the Traveler open and gone inside of it without the veil. It needed the veil to make a portal on the Traveler to go to the garden so it can recreate the universe into the final shape. And that's how CAYDE can exist here. He isn't really alive. He's stuck in this plane because you don't see his ghost anywhere, but it was very intentional that you do see Ikora's ghost, which proves that Ikora is still alive, by the way, because I saw a lot of people thinking that she was dead and she went to heaven to party it up with CAYDE. Yeah, no, she's alive. But hey, what do I know? No one really knows anything. I have all the same information that you do. These are my theories, and now I want to hear yours in the comments down below. And definitely feel free to disagree with me. If you have any evidence that backs up any of your theories, I would love to hear them. And hey, if you made it this far, that means that you liked the video. So go ahead and leave a like and consider subscribing. A big shout out to all of my Patreon members. You guys are awesome. Thank you for supporting the channel. Without you, I would not be able to make a lot of these videos. Go ahead and check out another video, like for example, the one where I go over all of the new season of the Deep shaders. I will see you over there. And as always, stay beautiful.